How's it going, everybody? So a little over a year ago, my wife and I conducted a test on the Radioddity GM-30 GMRS handheld radio. We really wanted to know what the distance capabilities of these radios were going to be because we're going to use these as our primary way to communicate around the cabinstead, all around the property. And so we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and map out a route around where we live, try to get into some different elevations and some different areas near power lines and things like that. And so we ended up just conducting this test and decided to go ahead and kind of show you all what these little radios are actually capable of. Again, this is being conducted in kind of a wide range of environments, open fields. We are operating out of the upstairs of the log cabin in terms of our base. So we are up a little bit higher elevation here where we live. And we are using the 15.3-inch whip antenna on the radio. So we have replaced the stock little stubby antenna. And actually these antennas came with our 2 radio kit. We paid about $50, I think, for the 2 radio kit. Came with the 15.3-inch whip antenna. And so both of us are using the exact same radio. There's no external antenna on the vehicle, no external antenna on the cabin or anything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the test.
Whiskey Sad 245 to Tango, radio check.
Whiskey Sad Tango to base.
Read you loud and clear. You can go ahead to checkpoint 2.
Whiskey Sad Tango to base. Checkpoint 2.
Read you Lima Charlie.
Copy. Lima Charlie moving to checkpoint 3. Whiskey Sad Tango to base at checkpoint 3. How copy?
Whiskey Sad Tango, this is base. I read you Lima Charlie.
Copy. Moving forward to 4. Whiskey Sad Tango to base at checkpoint 4. How copy?
Tango, this is base. I read you Lima Charlie.
Copy. Moving forward.
I didn't hear her third try. We were supposed to do 3 call-ins, but I might just not have received it. And then she was just going to continue on to her destination. Tango, this is base. I read you. How copy? Over. Copy that. So we were able to make communications there on checkpoint 5. Copy. Whiskey Sad Tango, this is Whiskey Sad base. Radio check over. Whiskey Tango, say again. Copy that. See you soon. This is Whiskey Sad 245 out.
Well, folks, as you can see, these radios did pretty good, got pretty much what I was expecting, up to around 3 miles in varying degrees of elevation, and it does truly depend on what is between you and who you're communicating with. That will ultimately determine how clear your signal is going to be, how clear the radio is going to be, and whether you can communicate at all. And so what I encourage you to do when you buy these handheld radios is to go conduct your own range tests so that you know the limitations. There's nothing worse than having an emergency come about and then you basically extend the range of what your radio is able to do, and now you can't communicate, right? So it's always good to test your handheld radios. And of course, if you want to upgrade from here, you're going to want to start looking at mobile radios for your car, a base station for your home, and external antennas, getting antennas high up as you can. Things like that will definitely increase the range of your communication capabilities. But to get started with GMRS for emergency preparedness, these handheld radios are more than capable of getting the job done. You just got to know the limitations. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, and if you like preparedness and homesteading kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe.